having a faceless channel. Having a faceless channel. And how to build a profitable YouTube faceless channel. Building a profitable YouTube faceless channel. Oh man, this faceless thing is what's here. And well, here, let me back up a second. You ask yourself, why would anybody want a faceless channel, or what is a faceless channel? All right, let me give you my interpretation of it. Now, I went out to a website and they discussed it, gave me some content on it, and I was like, okay, I understand it. But a faceless channel is this here. I'm gonna break it down. It is, you want to remain anonymous. That's the simplest way to put it. You don't want your face out there. You want to remain anonymous. So if you have a faceless channel, your face is not being used, you're staying in the background, you're anonymous, and yet your channel is doing well. And how would you, one of the questions would be, how would you pull that off, right? It's easy. The way they're doing it now, a faceless channel is, using AI tools, and a lot of the content is generated for you. You use AI tools to generate this here content. You're not using your face. Like here, before I get to the face piece, let's go to the sound piece. They have voiceovers. And this channel I was looking at, they were saying you can hire people on Fiverr to do voiceovers for you. And then they have a lot of tools. Inside of the tools, you can change the voice. You can use your voice, and you can make it sound like a old man, or you can make it sound like a young person. They have all kinds of tools. But for the most part, they were saying that the best thing to do is hire somebody to do the voice for you. And that's what this Fiverr thing is, where you just pay somebody to read a script. You tell them what you want them to talk about, you give it to them word for word, and you're not even using your voice. So that's the anonymous piece. They're actually doing the voice for you. So you're using AI generated like animation and a voiceover. So those are the first two pieces of it. Now watch this here. I'm gonna take it even deeper, but I need you to get that piece right there, because now I just showed you use some animation that's AI generated. So you're not using your face, and you're not using your voice. You're hiring somebody. You got professionals. You got people that they just say, hey, I sit here and I read like a nightly news broadcaster. My voice is that clear. And that's what they do. That's how they earn their living. You just hire them. You know what? Hire them. And that's this anonymous piece. So these faceless channels, it's taking off, man. I think that's the next wave. In that you'll be able to generate this, a whole station, a whole channel. I'm sorry. You can generate a channel with content and remain anonymous. You be like, because some people, they're shy, talented people, but man, they just aren't good in front of a camera and don't want to be in front of a camera. Then you have some folks not camera friendly. You look at that mug and you go, man, you ain't camera friendly. And they know it. That's why they will get the animation and use somebody's voice. And then you have some folks that are not camera friendly, but have excellent speaking voices. And man, they'll be like, man, that sound like David Muir, Walter Cronkite, or like history making broadcasters or something. Sounds like the voice of the St. Louis Cardinals or something. Well, probably 3 bad examples, but my point is, I'm trying to say that they'll have a legendary voice, and they'll be doing your voiceover for you. Another thing too, here's a lot of channels are doing this here. Now watch this here. They have like just nothing but on-screen text scrolling across the screen, right? And you don't have to worry about very much animation. You can just run a still picture and then just have some text scrolling across the screen, and it's a faceless channel. Now, I'm gonna give you a good example of this here. Now watch this here. Here's an example. Here's a good example. I was looking at this thing about wisdom, and it had this picture of like Socrates or Plato, or like one of the great philosophers, right? They just had his picture on the screen. That's all they had, was his picture. And then they used like that little Ken Burns method of making it go in real slowly and come back out real slowly. But everybody know how to use that. But that's like an effect to make it look like the picture is moving. But they use that one photo. They didn't use their own picture or nothing. And watch this here. You just use one picture of a philosopher from history, Plato. We're going to stick with Plato. Now let's say Socrates. More people can relate to that name. We're going to use just one picture of Socrates, and you're going to have him just on the screen the whole time with words, text scrolling across the screen, popping up real slowly. And here's an example. The text might say, this is just a rough example. The text might say, most wise men always walk with their head up. That's an example, right? But the voice is saying that, and the text is coming across the screen, repeating it. So you got the text scrolling across the screen and the voice saying it. You've got a faceless channel. You've got a profitable faceless channel, because it's a lot of folks want to learn about philosophy and stuff, and you're giving it to them. Only thing you're doing is reading the script, like what some of the philosophers said. But this faceless channel thing, for those who want to remain anonymous, man, that's a good little bitty thing to be in. And I saw that guy's channel, and I was like, man, I've seen that before, but I never thought about what it was called. It's called a faceless channel, in that you're not using your own face. It's called a faceless channel. So, can they be profitable? Yes. It's proven that they're profitable. And this guy, I saw this channel, I'm bringing the detail to you. He said, this is the way you can do it. All you shy people, all of you people who want to remain anonymous, and all of you people who aren't camera friendly, this is the way you do it. Get you a faceless channel, and you in the game with everybody else. Well, it's a good walk today. I think I might do one more iteration, or one more time around for today, since we're walking and talking. Kind of got a good, I'm sort of talking about some things that I hadn't even thought about, or hadn't really entertained until I looked at some different channels again, looked at additional channels. But all right, that was our third topic. Yeah, that was our third topic. Was that 1, 2? Yep, that was our third topic. All right. Let's go into our fourth.